I have a ton of laundry to fold, so I thought I was just gonna do that while I chat with you about how my view on career has changed since I became a parent here in Austria. For some context, I have always been a very career-driven person. I didn't think about kids until very late, and when I was living in the countryside of Austria and I started observing families and women getting kids, I thought that my view on parenthood would also change like theirs. So people around me were taking very long parental leave. I'm talking about 2 years. And although I always thought that was incredibly long, I thought, maybe you do become this completely transformed person once a child is in your life, right? And when I found out that I was pregnant and we were supposed to pick the system for how long you're going to stay at home, my husband and I, we decided to go with this 14 months model. So when you share your parental leave with your partner, you get to stay 2 months more. So that's what we went for. And although I was a completely transformed person when my son was born, I remember when month 4 of being home with him hit, I already wanted to use my brain in another capacity than just bottles, breastfeeding, bath. And I was feeling incredibly guilty about that. Like, why am I feeling this way? At the end of the day, when I came back to work, I felt really good about the decision of how long I was away. But I can tell you that something I didn't expect was that I was becoming actually even more ambitious than before. And it took me some time to understand why did I feel like I had that extra fire for my career now. And I realized later that I wanted to show my son what it is to build a career with passion. I wanted to show him the joy that you can get when you're doing something that you really love. But most importantly, I also felt like I have a life now that depends on me and our income. So yeah, I have to extra work and do extra things to give him the best life that I can possibly do. Not only have I gone back to work earlier, but I also realized that I wanted to start a business and have a second stream of income and have that as a goal for myself whenever I felt like the time was right. And this is exactly what happened, you know? The least my career got exponentially better because of my son, because I do have that extra fire that he gave me. I might not be the cookie cutter definition of what parenthood enlightenment might look like, but I definitely feel happy on how I became a better professional and a good mom still, despite being so career focused. And I'm curious, how did your view change when you became a parent? Drop in the comments below. I would love to hear.